Hello, my name is Vincent, and I'll be asking you a few questions about our travel application before having you perform a few tasks. I'll then ask you a few questions regarding your experience. So like basically our app is just for traveling. Like you can see like different ways, or you can look at attractions and then transportation, like ways to get somewhere like to these attractions. And then you can also enter your budget. So like filter it based on your budget. And then if you enter the date, it'll also show you like specific things for that day as well. And then that's basically all there is to it. It's just like a quick way to organize attractions and transportation in the same app. Does that make sense?
Yeah, pretty clear.
Okay, and then so I'm gonna ask you some questions before you do the test. Have you used an app for planning and budgeting trips before?
Uh, no, I haven't used that one. I just use a Google search to get the information, not any particular app.
Okay, and then how often do you use like a travel application?
Uh, Something like twice in a year when I make plan for my vacations, I think twice a year.
And then what type of tasks would you expect such an application to support so you can enjoy your vacation and plan it?
Yeah, I think one would be to know the cost of the budget that would be taken to visit that particular place. And second is like, getting to know what are the things to do over there, interesting things that are local to that particular place that I'm visiting. And then, yeah, like transportation is also one of the major factor for me to understand like whether it is a car-friendly country or whether you need to use a public transport or a bike. So these are my main parameters to use when planning a vacation.
And how often would you require this app for those tasks?
So if I'm planning on a vacation, I think an app to get this one, I think on a day, I think I need to use it multiple times a day because I think as a tourist, I would be visiting multiple places a day as well as to plan it up for the next day. So I think pretty, uh, I think on an average, I could say the number could be like 20 plus times or 15 plus times would be an ideal number. I would be using this app on a day.
Okay. And then in your opinion, what task should this application support above all else?
Uh, I think the application should support giving up the navigation as well to go to that particular attraction. For example, if I choose one particular attraction in a place, I think getting a navigation for that particular thing would be helpful, as well as I think the transportation routes. I think something similar to Google Maps should be inbuilt in the app itself instead of me using the Google Maps once again.
All right, cool. And then all right, so now I'm gonna ask you to like do some tasks on the app, and like
Mhm.
I'm not gonna provide much help, I guess. If you get, I mean, you can ask if you get stuck, but kind of just see if you can like figure things out on your own. But if you need help, then you can ask.
Sure, got it.
Okay, so log in or sign up for an account. Oh yeah, and then if something involves typing, just pretend like you typed and then click on the button for that feature, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah, so just either sign in or sign up for an account.
Okay, sign up.
Okay, and then set a budget. This is the second test.
Okay, I think I've set the budget.
Okay, and then find attractions, and then add one to your favorites. And then discover or find transportation options, and then book an Uber or Lyft. All right, that was all the tasks that we had for you.
Okay, got it.
And then now we just have a post questionnaire.
Yeah, please proceed.
What were your impressions of the app?
Uh, I think the app was a super simple kind of way. So I think as a tourist, I think I already have some mental stress regarding exploring the places. I think having a minimalistic and clean design, it reduces the mental stress as well as it's not so much overwhelming. So I like the minimalistic and clean and clear design of the app.
Okay, and then would you recommend this to a friend?
Yes, definitely. I think this is an app which is very much helpful for people who travel. So I would be recommending it to a friend.
And then did you encounter any difficulties?
No, I did not encounter any difficulties. It was pretty straightforward to do that task.
And then was there any features that you thought were useful or missing?
Uh, I think all the features are present. Maybe I think a better description of the place could be more helpful kind of thing. But apart from that one, I think the information was very nice.
Okay, and then what changes or improvements would you recommend to boost satisfaction?
Maybe I think so. I think when you explore the attractions, I think there should be something that I could sort it out by based on the distance for my current location. That would be really helpful. As well as, when I click on this one, I get some more information kind of thing. Not on click, but when I'm viewing the attractions, I think somewhat more information could be encoded into that one. So that from the first glance itself, I could make a decision whether I wanted to go to that attraction or not.
Okay. And then how does this app compare to others you've used in the past?
I think this app is really good for the functionality that is aiming because the other apps that I've used, they're kind of a mix of multiple features or multiple functionalities. But I think a specific app for just finding the attractions as well as transportation, I think it's pretty good kind of thing without any cluttering with other things that I don't require when I'm in a location on a
Yeah.
vacation.
And then were there any tasks you found easier or more difficult than expected, or were they all pretty straightforward?
I think they were pretty straightforward. I did not find any difficulty in any of the tasks to perform.
Okay. And then this is the last question. Is there anything you wish the application would allow you to do that it didn't allow you to do, or did you think that it was fine the way it was?
Uh, I think the when I press on that particular attraction, I did not find any much information because it looks like something to be pressed. But I believe that this is a Figma model that you're just building up to show up this particular thing. So I understand that part. But I think, yeah, so just having a more information when a user clicks on a particular attraction, more information should be displayed.
All right. And then thank you for your time. Really
Yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah, thank you.